Jersey deserved to win that series. I thought they were deeper. I thought they had the puck more than we did. We had a really tough time with their forecheck. So we move on. It's part of the process for a young team. I think we exceeded some of the expectations of where we were going to be to have an opportunity to play in the conference finals. But it certainly wasn't good enough, and those are the lessons we have to learn.
Did you watch the finals?
I didn't watch much. No.
Just too tough to take?
No, I care about our team. I don't feel like watching other teams. After you lose, I wasn't too interested in watching a couple other teams go at it.
Thanks, John.
My pleasure.
How do you decompress? How do you put a disappointing loss like that behind you? Like, what do you do to recharge your batteries?
Well, we really haven't had a chance to stop. I mean, we continue to go with where we're at right now is trying to get better for next year. I think we need to be a deeper team. I'd like to be a team that could handle. I guess I'll just leave it at that. As far as being a deeper team, Scotty, I think we've had our meetings the past 4 or 5 days here, and we're trying to get better. Not at just one position, but what is best for our team to keep progressing. Like I just told the other young man there, I thought we accelerated our progression. I wasn't sure if we were going to be in that situation at the beginning of the year. We wanted to get away from being the bottom dweller of 7, 8, and 9. We wanted to get in the middle of the pack and maybe towards the front of it. We found our way. But we also found it gets really tough as each round goes by. And those are the lessons for young people that play 20 playoff games are going to eat this summer, and I think it will make us better for next year.
You sort of went through that in Tampa, right? You had that the year in 2003 where you won a round and then lose to Jersey for the second round.
We weren't even close to Jersey. Yeah. We thought we won the Stanley. Remember, we were down 2-0. Like, we lost our 2 home games against Washington.
Yeah.
And I thought Washington thought they had us. We ended up coming back and went 4 straight. And I think our players, they exhale. You exhale at all in playoffs, you're in trouble. I don't think our team this year exhaled.
No.
I don't think Jersey played better. And that's why Jersey represented the East. They were playing. They're a deep team. They're a very well-coached team. Brodeur played very well for them, where a lot of people didn't expect him to. They were playing the best hockey at the right time, and that's why they represented the East. I'm not going to say they're better than us, but they were playing better than we were at that series.
Good to see you. See you in Pittsburgh.
Absolutely.
John, just a quick question. What are your thoughts for the upcoming free agent signing period? Who do you want on the New York Rangers to represent?
You know
I
what?
know you and Glenn have different thoughts sometimes.
No. And I'm not going to speak of names. I think it would be tampering right now. I think all that stuff would stay. It stays in our meetings, and I'm really not the one to speak on that. That's our general manager. We certainly all have input, and that's what these meetings have been about the past few days. So I'll let Glenn speak for it as far as how he goes about his business July 1st.
Thank you, sir.
My pleasure.
John, I know you talked about wanting to get deeper in the off-season. Were there any specific areas of play that you saw maybe falter towards the end of the playoff run that you might want to work on?
No, I think we're looking, as you go to the summer months, I don't think you pick one spot that you want to get deeper. I think you always have to try to improve your team. I believe in working from the back end out. We're certainly going to look there. If things don't happen and it's not a good opportunity, we just don't think it's a good fit, we're certainly not going to try to sign or trade for someone just to try to make a change. We'll stay with it. If it doesn't happen our back end, then you look to the forward position. So we've got some good people. Glenn's looking at a lot of different situations via free agency or trade. If it works for us, we'll try to do it.
I know you mentioned time and again that the team wasn't tired by the end of the playoffs.
We weren't.
Do you mean they weren't mentally and physically? I mean, obviously the resolve continued throughout the playoffs.
Well, all teams chip down. As you play that much hockey and the scrutiny in playoffs, all teams are going to chip down. We're certainly not going to use that as an excuse. Quite honestly, I think it's the mental fatigue that hurts players. I don't think it's a physical fatigue. I think when you start losing it and you give in mentally, that's when it comes into the physical part of it. Do I think that happened to our club? No, I don't. If you watch the games 5 and 6, I thought we were the fresher team in the second and third period of those two games. We just didn't make enough plays. We didn't have the puck enough, and Jersey was a better team than we. My pleasure.
Throughout the season, do you think the play of Dan Girardi may have rubbed off on Ryan McDonough, who obviously had a fantastic season?
Oh, sure. They were obviously, once we put them together, they stayed together. I think they helped one another. They were a very good complement. I think Mark Stahl coming back helped also. Ryan McDonough. One thing about Ryan McDonough, he is a guy that has an intangible about him, in that he looks, watches, and tries to learn every day. And I think that's why he has progressed himself so quickly, because he doesn't think he has all the answers. He's trying to improve in all facets of his game, and I think that's why he had the year that he had.
Thanks a lot, Tom.
Pleasure.